Hi beauties, welcome to Tutorial Tuesdays. I always post weekly vlogs on Thursday. I'm getting ready tonight because we are going to grab some drinks at the new Ritz-Carlton in Portland. I haven't been to it yet, but there's been a lot of commotion about it coming to Portland. So I just kind of wanted to check out the scene and see what that's about. And I also have to shoot content when I'm out today. I have an outfit I need to post in and it's honestly so cute. So I'm like doing the whole look around that outfit. For today's makeup look, I am thinking about doing a bronzy brown golden glowy makeup look. Definitely gonna be putting on like bronze and glow drops on my chest. Like I want to be radiant, I want to be glowy, I want to be bronzy. Even though it's midwinter and it snowed here today, I want to be bronzed and glowy. So I'm just gonna start through my everyday makeup products. This is my primer. I did my skincare earlier today, but I feel like my skin just like honestly soaked it all up and I want to have like a glowy look today. There's life to live. We have places to go, people to see. I have been trying to be more like get up and go or like do the task now and like not procrastinate as much because I feel like you can get so much more done if you just don't procrastinate. Just doing it immediately, getting it done, you know what I mean? Or doing it as soon as you can. And honestly, that's been like, it's been so nice to just like get everything done. You feel so much more productive. And I'm somebody that's like, I want to go do all of these things, but sometimes like planning or like doing like the big portions of it seem like a huge deal. But honestly, if you just do it and knock it out, it's always way easier than your mind like anticipates it. Next, I'm getting my eyebrows. I'm gonna soak down my eyebrows. This is the e.l.f. Cosmetics soap brown. I just sprayed Milk Hydro Grip primer in there, just a little. Every time that I do an eyeshadow, I always do my eyes first in case there's fallout, and it just looks better when your base is fresh and it doesn't have like any possibility of fallout or like you trying to line or anything like that. So I always just do my eyes first and then maybe I'll do like my mascara last, but I always do my eyeshadow first if I'm gonna do eyeshadow that day. I start with P. Louise base in Rumor 2. It's just like an eyeshadow base, so your shadows have something to stick to and you can get the most pigment out of your eyeshadows. If you ever are using color, using a white eyeshadow is the best way to go because then it doesn't like neutralize the pigment by using a skin color. It's white, so it just kind of like brightens it and like showcases it more and makes the colors pop. So anytime I do like a Halloween look, when I did the Avatar look, I used a lot of white just as a base so that the blue kind of had something to hold to. But today, since we're just kind of going browns and neutrals, I'm just using a regular base color. I'm going into the Kylie Mattes palette and I'm going to use these three shades, this white one, this cream, and this darker one. So I'm going to go in with Natural, which is a pretty similar shade to my natural lid shade. So I'm just gonna kind of like run that through, have that be the base shade to the eyeshadow look. Then I'm gonna go into this nude shade, which is a little bit of a darker brown, and I'm gonna put that on the outer part of my eyelid. If you put it on the outer part of your eyelid, it creates dimension in your eye shape. So it's best to put darker colors on the outside and lighter colors on the inside, and it kind of creates like a movement, a flow with your eyeball. And since I have a lighter complexion, I can use the lighter shades. If you're somebody with a darker complexion, it would probably be better for you to work more with the darker shades. Anytime I use like a darker shade, it is a lot more like intense because I do have such light features. But you just kind of have to judge it based on your skin tone and what shades kind of match. I'm gonna go in with a flat brush and I'm going into the base shade, which is kind of like this cream white shade. And I'm going to put that on the inner portion of my eyelid like that. And now you see how you have like some shape to work with. And then you just kind of work through the previous shades that you had used to create the eye look. And that is going to help smooth out the whole eye look. Because the dress is brown, I do want to use the brown in my makeup, and I'm going to go in with this Lancome ultra precise waterproof liner, and I'm gonna do kind of an intense wing, but like a thin one. Thin, long, but intense. And then a liner hack that I do all the time is I take a really thin little brush and I just go along this to help sharpen up the end of the eyeliner, so it looks like a nice sharp line. And then I'm gonna take the eyeliner all the way through and kind of do like a cat eye effect, like so. Wow, I'm actually like so happy with that. And this is the eye currently. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, just so you guys aren't sitting here with two versions of the same eye tutorial. So I'm going to do the other eye and I will come back and we will do the base. Okay, the eyes are done. I also did my eyebrows, but let me tell you something, I am not your girl to go to if you want an eyebrow tutorial. That is the one thing I'm still trying to figure out myself. Like, I don't know why eyebrows are so freaking hard to do, but I feel like I go through seasons where I do my brows away and I'm like, oh, I like that a lot, and then a little bit later I'm like, what am I doing? Anyway, now that I have finished my eyes, it's time to start the base. I haven't done my mascara yet or like fully finished my eyes, but enough to where I can move on in my routine. To start, I do underpainting. So I start with bronzer, concealer, and then I put on foundation. I really want to try out this Dibs Beauty, so I'm gonna try out this bronzer blush. After I uploaded my unboxing with me, I actually saw a video on a girl's and she was saying that these were the best blushes and bronzers. So I'm hoping she's telling the truth, because do you see that pink? That is gorge. They also sent a brush. How cute is this? So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. Wow, it's so pigmented. Oh my god, and it smells so good. I really like this brush. And it's perfect for nose contour too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys, this brush could not have come at the more perfect time. The next step for me is going to be concealer. I'm gonna use the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear. I've really been loving this one, and it smells so luxury. I just kind of do it in the under eyes to lift the face a little bit in the middle, and then my chin, and then any problematic areas that might be popping up. I used to be a brush girl completely all the way until Makeup Forever sent me this sponge that's like half normal beauty blender and half silicone, and changed the game. I only use brushes. Now I love the outcome of this sponge, but I also feel like you kind of need to go through phases. Like, if you don't go through phases where you're like just using brushes and then you're like try beauty blender again and you're like, wait, this is kind of nice, and then you switch back for a little bit. Like, I feel like I've gone through that rotation so many times. Did that bronzer and concealer not just pair perfectly? What? Foundation. If I'm going out, Lancome. So this is the same concealer, just like the foundation version. And I'm just gonna apply that. This one has a really luxurious fragrance to it that I really like, because like obviously then you smell so good when you wear it. And I'm just gonna start with the silicone part to mix it around so it doesn't like absorb straight into the skin right away. It just has some time to like actually use up all the product on my face, and then I go over the other side with the like actual beauty blender. I go over that once it's had time to get into every little crevice, so I'm not like wasting product and soaking it all up into the sponge. Then I flip it over and I just really blend out any areas that like the hard silicone could have left its imprint. I honestly, like, once I started underpainting, which I learned the technique from Mary Phillips, so once I started underpainting, I literally have not stopped since I did it. Now we put on cream blush. So I'm gonna put on this cream blush from Dibs just to really use the full deal. Also, this brush is like the perfect cream blush. I usually like my cream blush brushes a little bit more dense, but I feel like this is laying it on perfectly. The next step in the routine is to powder. So I take the Jaclyn X Robin Sheer Light Setting Powder, just because I have really dry skin and it has a little bit of a radiance to it. so it kind of balances out and it doesn't look too dry to where like my face looks cakey, and it honestly just melts into the skin perfectly. So if you have dry skin, this one is so good. I'm so sad that Jaclyn Cosmetics is shutting down. I genuinely loved her products. Like, I got PR a few times, and like, I will tell you guys if I don't like a product, but genuinely every single product that I tried, I liked. And some were like the top products in my makeup bag. If my makeup bag was on fire, I would probably be grabbing, especially now that it's closing down, a lot of Jaclyn products. Next, I go in with a bronzer. I use the JOUER medium to light bronzer duo because it's honestly just like the perfect bronzer to gently lay, and it doesn't look too harsh. Like, it honestly looks like your own skin. For blush, I'm going with the Patch of Taw blush, and she's Passionate. This cream blush is still very prominent and pretty, so I'm honestly just gonna let the girl shine. I'm gonna let her do her thing. And then I'm gonna put a hint of it on my nose, and then I'm going to do my highlighter. This is the Makeup Forever highlighter. I like it because it kind of has like a pink, more of a pink tint to it, which I feel like is perfect for the cheeks. And then I'm gonna go underneath and get a gold highlighter. I'm gonna open this like Jaclyn highlighter palette and go into this kind of like more goldy toned highlights and run it over top. Oh, that looks so good. I just set my face with Milk Hydro Grip setting spray. Look at how cute this fan is. Okay, I'm going to do my mascara and my lips and my hair, full outfit, come back and show you the deets, okay? I'm being rushed right now. I gotta pick up the pace. And this is the finished look for the Get Ready With Me. I have to show you guys this dress because it is literally so gorgeous. It's a full body dress. Look at that. So pretty. Thank you guys so much for getting ready with me. Sorry if this video was a little rushed at the end, but I love you guys and I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye, BDs.